Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, the day before my birthday. I'm actually on my way to get my nails done. I've been a plain Jane for like, I don't know, since April. I think the last time I didn't even do my nails for my aunt's birthday. I've been a plain Jane since maybe February. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've done my nails and I really just want to do them for my birthday. The funny thing is I have so many press-ons. I'm just lazy to do them. I'm just lazy. That's the only reason why they're not done. But also, I've been trying to get in with a girl that usually does my nails. Her name is Gina. She's located in Scarborough. I've introduced a few people to her and she's really good. So I've been trying to get a hold of her for a while and I finally was able to get through to her yesterday and I was able to book for today, which is perfect. Because if I didn't get through to her, I was just gonna do them myself, which is fine. I already picked out the nails I was gonna do and they were actually cute. They're from Shein. But today we're going to be doing something very girly. The ones that I chose, the ones that I picked out from Shein were not gonna be super girly. They were gonna be like leopard. It was like a mix of different patterns. So it's like leopard, zebra, and something else. I'll probably insert a photo of them. They were cute, but not what I really wanted. And I didn't want to go out and spend money on nails when I have a ton at home. So today, the nails that I want to do, I actually posted a poll on Instagram asking you guys to help me out. So here are some of the options. A lot of you guys loved this one and this one. I still don't know what I want to do. There's so many options. 100% I want there to be pink, I want flowers, and I want almond shaped nails. I'm not a huge fan of square anymore. I'm not a fan of the new design, the new square looking ones with the little U at the top. I like that on the toes, but I don't like that on the fingers. And I want them like medium length. Not too short, not too long, medium. So I have an idea of what I want, but oh my gosh, when I get into Gina's chair, I don't know what I'm going to tell her just yet. So anyways, after doing my nails, I'm probably going to come back home and film. I have a video to film. I also booked an appointment to do my feet at 1 o'clock. I like to get my feet and my nails done at 2 different places just because the people who do my feet, they know my feet and like they do them really, really well. I've only ever had Gina do my nails. I don't even think Gina does toes. Then again, I'm not 100% sure. She started doing, I know she added toes to her salon, but I think somebody else does toes and nails. I've only had Gina ever do my fingers. I'm good with that. I'm good with going to my other spot for my feet. So I'm gonna be doing that at 1. Today's Wednesday, so it's just filming and like doing some maintenance stuff. I also need to do these brows. They're like grown out a bit. So every now and then someone asks me about my brows, like where do I go to get them done, etc. And I will be so honest with you guys, I have not done my brows in years. I maintain them myself and like I don't really do anything. I just, if they get too long, I might snip them. If they start growing out, I use a tweezer. Like I don't thread, I don't wax. I don't know how to do those things. But I used to get it professionally threaded, professionally waxed, like years ago. I first started doing my brows grade 8 graduation. That was the very first time I did them. And I've been doing it ever since. So I've been doing it since I was 14. So that's over 15 years of doing my brows. So they don't really grow out anymore. And the maintenance is very minimal. So I don't really go to anyone because it doesn't grow enough for me to pay someone whatever it is, what, $8 to wax, $8 to wax. It just doesn't make sense. So I just tweeze out the hairs that grow in, which is like 6 hairs on each brow. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I haven't done any laser appointments this year. I did complete 10 sessions last year. I did face, underarm, Brazilian, full legs. I definitely would go back and do laser for my full legs, underarm, Brazilian, but I wouldn't, oh sorry, and I also did face. Did I mention that? But I would not do face again with laser. So the thing with laser, and if you have like a hormonal imbalance or PCOS or whatever, laser is actually going to make you more hairy. Because the heat from the laser actually causes hair to grow. It stimulates hair growth, which I didn't know. Personally, I don't know if I have PCOS. I'm assuming I have some type of hormonal imbalance, because I do get a few little hairs in places that I don't want them. But as for like being diagnosed, I have no idea if I have PCOS or anything like that. But I have noticed after doing laser on my face that I have become hairier. So I was going in for laser for just like a couple hairs on like my cheek area, like jawline area. And I swear to you, once I started doing laser, or once I stopped, I completed my 10 sessions. Once I stopped doing laser, I started noticing hair here. They're very like faint hairs, but I can see them. And then I started getting some here, and then like more on my cheeks. And it's just like, I was going in for like 5 hairs. Why do I have twice that amount now, or more? They're not like super dark, but they're dark enough that I can see them, and I'm sure other people could see it if I don't maintain it. So yeah, if you have PCOS or like you are a hairy person, I would not suggest doing laser. My cousin is doing, what is it called? Not epilator, something else that's actually supposed to like damage the follicle. I don't remember the name, but I'll put it on the screen. My cousin's doing that right now. I think she's only done like 4 or so sessions, so I don't know if she's seeing results just yet. But I'm thinking about doing that for my face. The only thing I'm afraid about with that is that it's abrasive, and I'm afraid of hyperpigmentation, scarring, because I scar very, very easy. I get a pimple, doesn't matter if I don't pop it or what, I am going to have a scar after. Like you guys can probably see right here, I scar very, very easily. And before doing laser, I used to tweeze out those little hairs that I was getting, those 5 little hairs, and every time I tweeze it, I would get a dark mark every single time. So I'm afraid to do anything too harsh on my face, just because I know how my skin is. So anyways, I'm almost at Gina's. I will show you guys what she does to these puppies. All right, you guys, so I just pulled up to Gina's. She's located at Morningside and Kingston Road, I believe that's the intersection, but I'll put her details down below. She's the one that I've been going to for like the past, I want to say 2 or 3 years now. She's really good at what she does. So this is her new salon, and then there's Scotty Bond's right next door, which I might grab something to eat over there. I've only been to Scotty Bond's once. So I am back at home and I feel so tired. Not like I did anything physical or anything like that, but it's just like, it was such a long day. I left the house, no, sorry, I've been up since maybe 6 a.m. Got Amari ready to school, dropped him off. Then pretty much after that, I went straight to go do my nails, which I'm gonna show you guys in a second. And then grab food after that. Sorry, I went to do my nails at 10. I didn't finish till 2. Crazy. It took her so long to do it just because it's a lot going on. You guys will see in a second. And then got food, came back home. I had an hour till I had to pick up Amari from school, dropped him off, and then I had to go to a different spot to do my toes. And that took like 50 minutes. So it's now $5:36 if you guys can see that. It's been a long day. It's been a really long day. I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I had so many plans to do so many things today, but I guess I'm gonna have to continue this video tomorrow. I need to do my eyebrows, probably shave my legs, shave my face, and then get ready for wherever I'm going. My friend is taking me out, so I definitely will record that for you guys. So now on to the nails. So you guys know I was very much a plain Jane before I left the house. And now these are the nails. Actually, let me put the inspo right here for you guys. And these are the nails. Hopefully it's focusing. But each nail is different. Well, each hand is different from the other. So we got, just in case you guys wanna copy it. My fingers are probably a little bit dry, because she did use like cuticle oil, and after a while that just dries up because it's not moisturizing. The index finger, as you guys can see, it has like some polka dots and like an ombre. The middle finger has a little bit of gold, pearls. That's what that looks like. The ring finger is a hibiscus flower, I believe, or just a regular flower with a pearl in the center, a gold one. The pinky is one of my favorites. It's almost like a seashell. If you guys can kind of see that. And then the thumb, she freestyled it because the inspo photo, you can't see the person's thumb, which I'm noticing now that a lot of people don't show their thumbs in pictures. It's always like this, or like this, or like this. You never see the thumb. If you do see the thumb, it's like the side, and like you can't tell what's going on. So Gina was saying that maybe I should just do whatever's on the middle on the thumb, and I'm like, I don't really love the middle finger. Like, I like that nail for the middle finger, and that's it. I don't want that on my thumb. I just want pearls. And I showed her something very simple, and she's like, I think you need a little bit of color. I think you need some pink. So I'm like, do whatever, freestyle it, but I just want some pearls. So Gina came up with this, which is very cute. She added some pearls, as you guys can see, some gold ones, white ones, and then she did like an ombre thing in the middle. So it starts off like a heavy pink and then it fades out. Yeah, very, very pretty. I really love this pinky finger. I'm trying to show you guys. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. If you guys can see it. Is it picking up? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so pretty. She's very good at what she does. If you are looking for a nail tech in the east end of the city, she is your girl. So definitely check her out. I think my length is probably considered medium long. It's probably not the length that I was hoping to get. And that's my fault, because she asked me like, how long do you want it? I told her this length. But I think next time I'd go a little bit shorter, just because this is, it's a bit long, but it's not too crazy. The ones that I was going to put on, like my press-ons, let's see how long those ones are. Slightly shorter, if I can even show you guys. Oh, just a teensy bit shorter. If you can see, just a little bit shorter. So not crazy. But these are the ones that I was gonna put on. So this was going to be the thumb. It's like a zebra print with some gold pearls. All right, so these were the nails that I was gonna put on, so you guys can see. All right, so as for my toes, I didn't really film too much of my toes just because I don't really like my feet. I don't have pretty feet. But for my toes, I went with I want to say like a nudie pink. I'll show you my big toe, but that's all you're getting from me. Like a nudie pink. The pink that I actually wanted was, they had no more. I think it's very popular, so they didn't have any more, but the pink that I did go with, I like it. It's very soft. It reminds me of like flesh. All right, so that's the big toe, and that's all you're getting from me. It's probably a little bit ashy. She didn't do a good job with like oiling them and like lotioning them, so they're ashy right now, or like dusty from the nail file. But yeah, that's the color I went with. I tried to get something as close as possible to this, but the one that I wanted, they didn't have it, so. And unfortunately, I didn't ask about names. I never do anyway. I don't know about anyone else. Do you guys actually like read the names of these polishes? Whenever I go in, I just choose the color that I want, and that's it. I never write down what color they use or anything like that. Usually on my toes, I do like just white. I don't know what the name is. And then they put like a milky white on top, which is Funny Bunny, which is very popular. Usually I do white toes, but I'm like, you know what? I always do white toes. I'm gonna do pink today. And for some reason, I just felt like doing something very, very girly for my birthday. I don't know why. Pink was always my favorite color, but I started to like move away from it. And I would just always, I don't know, I would just do random things. Mostly like white nails, but I decided to do something very girly and go all out. I've never done such intricate. I've never done a design like this. I've done other like simple designs, and that's what Gina was telling me. Like usually you come in here and you want something very, very simple, and it's true. Like I always go in there and get like one little line or like a French tip, or like some type of squiggle. I never do anything like this. So this is very, very pretty. Yeah, and I would love to do another set, but like a beach theme. I've seen so many people with like the starfish and stuff. Anyways, I'm yapping a lot. I was telling you guys earlier that Gina's salon is right beside Scotty Bonds, but Scotty Bonds is a hit or miss. Not everyone likes Scotty Bonds. I've been there once and I wasn't a huge fan. I went just because a friend was telling me that it was good, but wasn't crazy about it. So it is the end of the night. Today I celebrated my 33rd birthday. My friend took me out to dinner, which was super nice. It was very, very sweet. I did a terrible job with filming today. I was supposed to vlog so much. I didn't get to vlog as much as I wanted to, but I did catch a little bit of something. Anyway, so makeup was very simple. Her lips are, it's all rubbed off pretty much. My lip liner is still kind of there. But let me show you guys the dress. You guys would have seen this dress in a haul that I did. My heels are in the car. I ended up driving in Crocs, but my heels are in the car. It was just like these clear nude heels. My purse is from Aldo or Spring. I don't know. It's just a simple black purse with gold hardware. This dress is from Winners or Marshalls. I really don't remember. All right, so this is the full dress. You're just gonna have to imagine I have heels on, but yeah. It's like a tube top at the top and then it flares out and it has pockets. It's just a cute little dress. Huge shout out to everyone who has been messaging me happy birthday and well wishes. I haven't responded to anyone just yet just because I just got home and I was out with a friend. So I kind of had my phone away, but thank you so much for all of your sweet wishes and your messages. I definitely will respond to each and every one of you guys very soon.